What's up, everybody? This is Robert from Kapwing, and I'm here with Tess Gattuso. I think I got that right. And we're gonna do our very first ever video creator spotlight today. This will also accompany a blog post on our website, so you can learn all about Tess and the cool work she's doing with Kapwing. So first off, thank you for joining me today. This is awesome.
Yeah, of course. Happy to be here. Yeah, so I mean, I've always been obsessed with comedy. Just like in high school, I needed something to bring me joy because, high school, so whatever. And then in college, I was still super into comedy, but I was studying political science and feminist and gender studies. And I took a screenwriting course because I didn't think that was a realistic path. But then a professor was like, yo, you should pursue this for real. And that's all I needed to hear. I started a comedy troupe, got super into theater, and was encouraged to come out to LA and just have kind of very organically become a part of different comedy communities and had a freelance career so far. And, it's the only thing that makes me happy. I mean, there's some other parts of my life that make me happy, but this consistently delivers, Well, I mean, it's only a few hours every morning because it's part-time. If it was full-time, that would be wonderful, but that's not where we're at. We got, because the senior digital producer posted on Facebook, hey, I'm looking for a meme producer, and she didn't say for what. And I have my newsfeed turned off on Facebook because, it's just not the most enjoyable source on the internet. But I went to, somebody told me about the post, and it had been a few days earlier, and I was like, no, but I emailed her my memes, and then she emailed me back and was like, I want to hire you for this. And every morning I just I see what's up with the news, and just naturally I'm always looking at memes, so I have images already in my head, or I engage with pop culture too, just as a person. So I pick out things, and I see what would be a fit for this news event, etc., etc. And then it's kind of like a puzzle, it's comedy writing. That's what it is. Comedy writing, except for it's mixed media comedy writing.
Right. So how many memes are you producing each day?
Minimum 5 memes a day that I share with them, but sometimes for them I'll go up to 12. I'll just be thinking of them in my head, just take it, what sticks, what do you like? And they'll share, they'll see what they like, and then they share it with Comedy Central, and Comedy Central says what they like, and then a meme goes up.
Okay. So the memes that you make are generally going on the Instagram page for the show?
Yeah, they're going on the feed, and they're going in their stories. When I tell my parents, they're just like, oh, Tess, great. They're just happy that I'm doing something I enjoy.
That's good. That's good. Did they understand what a meme producer is?
I mean, I think they liken it to past freelance work I've done, where you're creating art or copy or a script, but in this case, it's memes. And my parents, I think the memes do make sense to them. I made a meme one time with Baby Yoda. Me and my dad got in a fight on Thanksgiving, so then I immediately made a meme of my siblings will watch us fight, and then I made the meme of Baby Yoda watching me and my dad fight. And then it did well, and I was like, look, Dad, our fight did something. And he was like, that's a solid meme, Tess. They don't get lost. I think it just makes sense to them. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm the best person to give this advice, because I'm not necessarily a visible public figure online or anything. I've just written for places that are, and I'm starting to create personal work that's getting high engagement. But I would say, just listen, whatever you make, have it be from your personal point of view. Tell stories that you have experienced. Don't try to take from someone else's story. And also, I have a personal preference for content that is personal in some way. Mm-hmm. So if you're not being paid, if you're doing this on your own time for fun, take risks and experiment, and don't be so concerned with will as many people as possible be able to relate to this? Because I think for the most part, when that is your focus, it kind of gets stagnant after a while. Right. But that's really personal preferences. I like stuff that's deeply personal.
Yeah.
A part of me is like, should I make a personal Instagram? Like maybe the reason I haven't like built followers in a really fast way is because I'm mixing it with random personal posts.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, like I want to be a showrunner for television.
Sure.
Like it's really important that like the most important thing is making like strong screenplays. And I really want my like digital platform to be a place of like fun.
Right.
So I don't want to make it too businessy. I don't want to incorporate too much like strategy into my Instagram because that's just not authentic to me. Though people who do separate it, who have the meme page and the personal page, like that is super duper working for them. But I'm not gonna do it yet. Maybe like in 2 weeks I will, and I'll be like embarrassed for what I just said. But for now, I'm really just like into experimenting. That's such a fascinating question. The state of meme pages. I mean, it depends on like who you are and if all your memes are your own or if you run like a curator page.
Right.
I think it's rough to be like a meme lord or a meme queen or whatever. I think it's hard because it's so much free work that you're really putting on yourself. Like it's time consuming and you're by yourself making memes and hopefully, I mean, also a lot of people who make memes have like mental health issues. And that is what makes the memes really, really good is that they can joke about it in an authentic way.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, my hope would be that people who make memes are aware of how they can leverage their talent into real work. I think that's really important, but because memes are so new, I don't think necessarily a lot of amazingly talented people making memes with like way bigger followings than me. I don't know if they know how to leverage it. And so it can bum me out a little bit when people who don't make memes but curate them have really popular pages where they just like steal people's tweets and steal people's work. It bums me out when they make money that off the backs of the people who actually made the memes. I know that like I've had some memes used to sell products and like all they did was just tag me in the caption and the meme will get way more engagement on their page than it did on my page. I'll like say in the comments like, I don't think this was cool. And they'll be like, sorry, it was a misunderstanding, won't happen again. And like move on. Oh, I think I was looking for free editing software. It was either that or I was like, how the heck do I meme a YouTube video?
Yeah.
And that led me to Kapwing. It's so easy. It's wild. It's like, I'm always scared that like one day Kapwing will not have that feature anymore because it's so valuable. But
you mean like the ability to like grab a YouTube link and just like throw the video in?
Yes. I mean, where else do you do that? Nowhere. Also, you guys don't have a watermark, which is really helpful. Everything's just like really clear. Like I can, make a meme on my phone when I'm out to lunch. Mm-hmm. When the other person is in the restroom, not like while they're sitting across from me or something.
Yes, of course.
You make it really like convenient and easy. Like you don't have to be a Photoshop wizard, which is cool because memes are super like do it yourself, and Kapwing is a really helpful aid to that. Oh, it's super random. I don't have a set process where I like sit down and think it out. I know some people who do. Like I have a friend who runs a really popular meme page, and she sits down every Friday and for like 4 hours makes memes for the rest of the week because she has a super full-time job. But I'll like literally, it's the kind of they'll just come to me, and it's usually like in a moment where I'm upset or feeling goofy, which is like a lot. Like do you know that meme where it's like Kirby holding a knife and it's like me thinking about a coworker I want revenge on for harassing me or something like that?
Yeah.
I like made that meme in my car after someone said something super inappropriate to me in a meeting. I was just like, and then the meeting was over and I ran to my car and was like, I'm gonna make a meme about you. And it felt really good. Or something will happen in like something mainstream will happen in pop culture, and I'll see the image and I'll think like, wow, that reminds me of this. And then I'll just make it into a meme. This is gonna sound so silly, but like taking risks and experimenting, I think, is what's most important when it comes to putting your content out there. And like if something doesn't go well, that doesn't make you look bad. I think a lot of people are scared that it'll look bad to have something that gets low engagement or that doesn't go viral. And no one cares. I don't think anyone cares.
So it's okay to flop.
It's okay to flop. Don't worry about it. That's what I think.